I'm going to review WWF Wrestlemania, the arcade game for the Sega 32X. This game definitely wasn't going for the classic style of wrestling games. It played more like a fighting game. It plays like Saturday Night Slam Masters meets Mortal Kombat. Much like other 32X games, they just grabbed the Genesis port and improved the graphics and the audio. It doesn't happen often, but the Super Nintendo version was probably the worst. Yokozuna and Bam Bam Bigelow were left out on the SNES version, and they were two of the funnest characters to play as. The graphics were also blurrier, and there was a lot of slowdown. I prefer the Genesis version over the SNES because you got all the characters. It also ran faster. The problem with the Genesis version was, as always, the graphics were grainier and the audio was distorted. In fact, it was missing a lot of the sound effects. You didn't even hear the announcer. I feel the 32X version was the great equalizer because you got all the characters, the sound was greatly improved, and of course it had the best graphics between them all. So if you've never played this game, let me explain it to you. It plays pretty much a lot like Mortal Kombat. You have 2 punches and 2 kicks, block and run. You also had special moves you could do just by pressing a command like down forward punch, just like any other fighting game. You could also pull off reversals, and it had a simple grappling system which is required for all wrestling games. I'm not a big fan of digitized graphics, but they definitely made it work in this game. WWF Wrestlemania, the arcade game, is just a great game altogether. It's just fun to play, and the fighting system was executed perfectly. The 32X version of this game definitely stands as one of my favorite ports, but there were other good ports of this game as well. I also had this game for the PlayStation, and it played great. The only problem was the graphics weren't up to par with the arcade and of course the long load times. The PC also received an excellent port of this game. Unfortunately, it was made for DOS, so good luck getting that game to work properly. When it comes down to it though, there's nothing better than the actual arcade game, which you can play via emulation. They also made a sequel of this game called WWF In Your House, but that was just a god-awful piece of garbage. Too much was changed, the new characters were awful. They should have kept the old formula just like this. Now getting back to the point, WWF Wrestlemania, the arcade game for the 32X is an awesome game. It's just all around fun. I give this game a B.